Hello and welcome to the vlog. We travelled to London in June 2025. We started our trip by having lunch in the Hercules pub, which was just over the road from our hotel, the Park Plaza, Waterloo. We were down there as Katie had a concert on Saturday at the Royal Festival Hall. We were planning on having dinner later, so just needed something fairly light, both of us opting for the breaded haddock. These cost £12.50 and although expensive, this is London, and they were very nice and exactly what we needed. The pub itself was really nice and the service was great too. The Park Plaza is just behind Waterloo Station and is about a 15-minute walk from the platforms there. We were really impressed with the hotel. It was very stylish and comfortable. The breakfast was nice too. I should also add, there are about 3 or 4 Park Plazas really close together, so we did struggle a little bit with finding this one. We got back on the tube and headed over to the Wallace Gallery, where Grayson Perry has an exhibition. It's called Delusions of Grandeur. The idea of the exhibition is that the works are created by an alter ego called Shirley, who believes she is the rightful heir to the Wallace Collection. The exhibition is extremely colourful and enjoyable. Entrance was £15. We didn't have time to do the rest of the exhibition, so we'll have to head back another time. For dinner, we went to the Lotus garden in Chinatown. If you haven't booked anything and are stuck for somewhere to go in London, in my experience, you can't go wrong with Chinatown. You'll always get a table somewhere. This was Friday evening and we walked straight in. We've wanted to see Les Miserables for some time, so we took the opportunity to go and see it on this trip. I'd really recommend booking the tickets in advance. We'd booked these around April time and they were nearly sold out then. We sat in the dress circle, which cost around £90 each. The show itself is spectacular and, in my opinion, sort of the best legendary musical that's still running in the West End. I'd really recommend it. On Saturday morning, I stumbled across the Colonel's review of Trooping of the Colour, which is in essence a rehearsal of the actual parade, which takes place next weekend on the 14th of June. This is the King's official birthday, in which he'll also be in the parade, although he wasn't in today's, of course, just the marching bands. But it was a really fun and very British thing to see in London. took a walk along the Mall towards Buckingham Palace and onwards, past Harrods to the V&A Museum. I really like walking around London, getting to know the place and working out where everything is. The V&A is a massive museum focusing on art and design. It's free to enter and wasn't too busy when I got there on a Saturday morning. This carpet is the oldest known carpet in the world. These altarpieces were absolutely stunning. The cast galleries feature all of these replicas of famous pieces. The David in the background here was presented to Queen Victoria. These are the Raphael cartoons painted by the man himself in preparation for the Sistine Chapel. Highlight for most is the theatre and performance galleries. This is Shirley Bassey's outfit from Bond, and this is a mock-up of Kylie Minogue's dressing room. museum is well worth a visit if you're down in London. It also contains a collection of Turner and Constable paintings, if art is your thing. I headed back over the river to the Royal Festival Hall for Katie's concert. That afternoon, she was performing in Sir Karl Jenkins' concert, which consisted of his work The Arm Man, as well as a selection of some of his other popular works. If you're not aware of Karl, he is a Welsh composer with a vast catalogue going back decades. His music is extremely popular, somewhat cinematic, and it's always such a pleasure to see him conduct it and of course to hear Katie sing it. If you haven't heard his music before, I'd really recommend checking it out, and if you can, get to a live performance, as there's nothing quite like hearing a full orchestra and choir performing his pieces. We're back down in London in August when Katie sings with Karl again in Regent's Park. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.